What up, y'all? JP back at you once again. Joining me is
Carly.
And we just got out of seeing The Meg,
Yeah.
which is a giant killer shark movie featuring a megalodon, which is actually a real-life prehistoric animal that used to live like 2 million years ago or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And yeah, so this is like a summer blockbuster. Basically, these people go deep into the ocean on some billion-dollar experiment, and they run into a megalodon. And basically, they kind of create a bridge because there's like this cold area that's blocking the megalodon from coming up, and they basically just, you know, destroy that temporarily so the megalodon can get out.
It's called The Meg if you want.
And I don't like the Meg, actually.
I really don't either, but...
So, anyway, basically what happens is it's just the humans fight to survive and kill the megalodon.
Yeah.
And it's very much like a horror action type movie. It's not so much like horror.
Yeah.
It's very much like, it's like a typical...
It's for everyone.
It's a typical killer animal movie of modern times. Like, it reminds you of stuff like Deep Blue Sea and those type of other shark movies. The Shallows is another one. We've actually had quite a few shark films come out recently. Mm-hmm. It's like kind of making a comeback. Like even 47 Meters Down came out recently, last year I think, and that did really well. That was a great movie. This one not as good.
I never got to see that one.
That one's more about suspense and horror. This one's more about like action and thrills. So, I mean, I'm kind of curious on what you thought of it, because I actually really liked this movie, but you were kind of eye-rolling the entire time.
I didn't eye-roll once, for one thing. But, like, I mean, I really didn't care for the beginning portion where they're all, like, underwater doing this stuff, and they're in the machines, and they're like, I'm coming in deep, come on! And then it's like, we gotta get out of here now, Carol! Like, it's like every movie ever. Like, to me, it was like Star Wars underwater, but that's the only way I can describe it for myself. I hate action, I hate how it's all the same. I hate the comedy in these, like, mainstreamy movies, because, like, I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's, like, typical, like, is there Wi-Fi in here? Like, it's like, oh, that's so great, that's so of the time, so lol. Yeah, it just doesn't resonate with me. I get it, everyone else in the audience was like, haha, chuckling, but, like, to me, I didn't really care for it, but I will say I did like the parts after, like, there is parts where they're above sea.
Up a lot.
Yeah, it gets like more Jaws-esque, which I was hoping for, because I do love Jaws, and like they do get to points like that. So I would say the beginning part I was kind of bored to death, and then like towards the end I was more into it. I
liked it all the way through. For a 2-hour movie, it actually went by pretty fast for me. I like Jason Statham. He's pretty cool, you know. I mean, he has a lot of fans. He's been in a ton of stuff. He's like an action star, so that's probably why.
I have no idea who he was.
He was in a few horror movies too, so I've always liked Jason Statham, and I thought he did a good job. He plays like such the quintessential hero character. It is insane how often he is doing something heroic in this movie. Like, there's a point where, like, the ship is going down and they're both hanging onto this thing, and, like, somebody falls off, and instantly, as soon as they let go, he, like, spins around and darts that way, like immediately.
Take one for the team.
And I'm just like, dude.
For a million times, like.
Yeah, it's 100%. Like, it's such a basic, one-dimensional character. Like, it's a hero character.
Yeah.
Like, typical, like, got blamed for doing something that he didn't do in the beginning, so now he's like drinking heavily in some crazy Taiwan place, living on, you know, a basic boat or something. You know, it's really cliche. Yeah, but whatever, you know, you kind of expect that sometimes in these movies. It's not really about that. One thing I will give the movie props for. So, the first thing that you find out is that the original deep sea team that went down there is partly connected to him because his ex-wife is down there. So immediately I think, oh, this is going to be one of those movies where he goes down and saves her, and then they're like bitter at each other the whole time, but still like have that fire and energy for each other, so they're eventually going to get back together at the end of the movie. Yeah. But really, he got with the Asian chick.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert. So I will give that props. I like that. The Asian girl's accent was really bugging me because it sounded like somebody who didn't have that accent trying to have that accent.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if that actress actually talks like that.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like phony, honestly. I was like, what?
Like you're doing a bad job.
There was like, the best scene to me was when it was at that island with all the floaty people, like the whole beach setting. That was cool. I will say this though. I can tell this. I think there was an article that came out that Jason Statham said that this. Well, we got this going on. But there was an article that said that Jason Statham was like unhappy with because a lot of the gore and violence was cut from the movie, and I feel like that scene was probably heavily cut. If there's an R-rated version that eventually comes out, that would be pretty cool. Because honestly, I was hoping for like Piranha. Like you guys know the movie Piranha that came out in the, I guess, mid-2000s, late 2000s. That is what I was hoping for, and I was just hoping like a Jason Cornfield scene, like an absolute massacre, you know. And it just sucks because it's tamed. Because this movie, honestly, like it was fun enough for a PG-13 movie, but it could have even been way more fun had they had the ability to make it just all out crazy at that part. I think that the effects were okay. Everything looked fake.
Yeah,
honestly.
it looked fake as hell.
The shark looked fake all the time.
It was
the
very
whales
goofy.
looked fake. The other fish in the movie looked fake. It pretty much all looked fake, but it was not bad. It was okay.
It wasn't the worst in the world, you know. But
so that's that. You know, it's to me. I like the movie. I was entertained by it. I guess that's all you could really expect. I think Christian said it best. It's kind of stupid fun. And I would agree with that. It is stupid fun. A lot of stuff. There's actually a lot of stupid moments in it. You know what? One thing that I hated. There's at least 3 scenes of F this. I'm gonna sacrifice myself to save you guys. And I can't stand those type of scenes because one, I just never believe them. Like, yeah, sure, there are some heroic moments in life, and I have read stories of people doing that, but it just, I don't know, it never feels like the characters would do that.
Yeah.
Like that one doctor who did it, you know what I mean? Like, he was like blaming the whole, I don't know, man. I never like those scenes where it's like, you know, I'm sacrificing myself to save all you guys.
I would never in a million years do that for a group of people, by the way. Just kill myself.
Yeah.
Especially in those types of ways. What?
Yep. Yeah. So do you want to rate this movie?
For me, it's probably only at like maybe a 6.5, just because I was kind of really not into it from the start and like was kind of dreading it, but then like halfway through I kind of liked it, but even then it was a little too, I guess, generic in a way for me. So 6.5 I would say.
Alright, I'm gonna come in at a 7 on this one. I think it's pretty solid. I think that's what I gave The Shallows to. I'd say these are on par with each other. I might like The Shallows a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, anyway, signing off. There's a lot of stuff coming out soon, so maybe we'll do a review every time we see a movie from now on.
In the parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot reviews. Gonna throw this up on the YouTube and then the Facebook page when I get home. So, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.